Hey guys, Ramblin Bob here again with another great idea that we got from the Scriber family. Now I want to show you exactly who I got this from. I'm trying to remember and make a video mentioning the Scriber family people because they're very important to this channel. So if we go down, this is the latest video that we put up. This is update number 4 with the e3600lfp, and we really like this system. But you could also use this idea on the e1500lfp, but I want to make sure and confirm this with a few other scribers to make sure it's the right one. So let's find her comment here. This is Sharon. Every time I think of the name Sharon, I always think of that Ozzy Osbourne where he's like Sharon in the background. I always remember that. Okay, so here, this is Sharon Kenny 5608. Thank you for being a scriber. Very important to the channel. She put, I used a 30 amp to 15 amp RV power adapter, 110 volt heavy duty RV plug TT-30P to 515- holy cow, 5-15 R30 amp male plug to a 15 amp female receptacle. Boy, is that a mouthful. Holy cow. I plug a completely flat angle, 1 foot extension, and then regular power cord. I know it sounds ugly, but there's no pulling or heavy hanging because of the flat plug. I really like having this extra 110 plug. Guys, I do too. I always call them 120 plug, but they are 110. It's just that's a generation difference, I guess. Okay, so on that video, so what she's referring to is this. On this power station, you have, let me zoom this in. This guy right here, this is a RV, and it says recreational vehicle use only. What this is this is a 125 volt, which is actually 120 volt. It's rated for 125, 30 amp outlet that you're supposed to plug into a vehicle or something like that with the proper receptacle. But they make these adapters, and all that garble that she put on there, that huge listing, that's a way to adapt this one to a standard 110. Now that was a huge list, so if you want to go and copy her comment and post it into Google or Amazon or something like that, or I'll put a list. You know what? I'll put a link and it'll go right to them, and then you can kind of see what she's talking about. But I think it's a fantastic idea because we always seem to, even with the e1500lfp, you seem to run out of these 120 outlets like all the time. No matter if you're a heavy user or a light user, you just seem to, you plug in a nightlight right here and it uses up one. You plug in a charging brick or something like that, a laptop, and next thing you know, you're out of these outlets. So if you could make this another one, see, we would never use this recreational RV plug. I think it's called a TT-30P or a TT-30. I can't remember the name of this. I think it's a TT-30, but you can get an adapter because remember, it's only 120, so you can convert this configuration into this one. So let me show you what she kind of has. I believe is an adapter kind of like this. This is about a foot long, and it goes from that plug into a standard plug. Now notice you can plug in a regular item into this now. See? So let's see here. So here's your Nana TT-30P, and then this is your Nana 15R, which is a standard 15 amp household plug. So if you just plug this in there, but this, as she said, it seems kind of bulk for that outlet. So what I did is I researched this, and I wanted to make sure with you guys if this would work as well, because this would shorten that load a lot. See how you can just put all your heavy duty stuff on that one. Now it's nice because this would only pull 15 amps, but man, imagine how thick that would be. It wouldn't heat up at all. So you can put a very heavy appliance on that one that takes 120 outlet. But this is what I came up with, guys. Let me back out here. I found this. This is just a standard with a fuse built in. Notice it has a reset fuse, or a circuit probably. And that's the same port. That's the Nana 30 amp Nana TT-30P to the 5-15R. Boy, that's a mouthful, isn't it? Holy cow. But this seems to only be a few inches big. I don't know exactly how big it is. Let's see here. See, it has all the same words that she put, and I'm not a big user on this port, nor have I really ever used it, so I'm still learning about this. Here it says about, so 3 inches by 2 inches. I don't know if this is 100% correct, because when it comes from these folks, you never know if the descriptions are 100% correct. But let's see here. So that's kind of, this is kind of it in a nutshell. You can get, here's the gold tipped, and then here's the silver. Not much of a difference. Gold is a better conductor, I believe, than silver, but people would argue about that. See, 1870 watts, so that's a lot of power you run. That's the same as the other ones. And then here, see, it has a reset button, and I like that, because if here, a lot of people are happy with that. If you plug something in there and it doesn't go as planned, it's nice to have an extra line of defense there in case something happens. So as soon as we get this verified, I believe, see, it says TT-30P, and that's kind of what we're looking for there. That's the same. You can always tell because it's got those weird 45-degree angle plugs on the bottom and then one flat one. It's just, we're not used to it, so I don't want to say run out and buy this right away unless you know for sure that's going to work. But it's just a simple adapter that changes the configuration of the wires on a standard 110 to the 30 amp. You're not going to be pulling 30 amp, remember, you can only be pulling 15 amp. And you could take this like one further if you wanted to. Even though you want to really watch out for the amperage that you use. Don't go over 15 amps, guys, because remember, these plugs are only 15 amps. You could do it something like this, is what I was thinking, was if you go like this, you could have 3 outlets here and add 3 outlets. With something like this, they do make them very colorful. I believe that's for safety. Here's a yellow one, but I like this one because this one blends into the system. And if you look at, let's go here, let's back up, and if you look at the, let's see, let's open this back up here. Oh boy, the pop-ups never work here. Let's this one. Okay, so if you go here, guys, if you notice, the new version of the, well, I apologize, it's not that one, it's the other one. Holy crapzilla, give me a second here. It's not the E1500, I apologize. It's the E2000. Now notice the E2000 has that same port now, and the original one, ours doesn't have this. This is the new version of the new model, but notice it has that same thing. So you could plug that in here, and then you could get that 5th outlet on this. See, ours has 6 outlets, which I love. I didn't think I'd ever use this. So if I can convert that to a 110 or a 120, that would be awesome. So good job, Sharon. Great job. That's why I love the Scriber family, because you guys come through with ideas when I'm out of ideas too. So this isn't just a channel that you come to learn stuff. You can share your ideas here. We're open-ended here. If you have a great idea, we'll listen, believe me. And like this, I'll make a video about it, telling the rest of the world, because and give credit to Sharon, because she came up with the idea, and it was so simplistic that it was awesome. Sometimes the best answer to a problem is the simple one. But if we could make sure that this works, I'll be willing to order this and try this, not a problem. But if this works, that might take her long extension where it goes to this one, to that one, to this one, to that one, and shorten it to just this plug, and then it's only 3 inches, so it sticks out of the power station 3 inches, and then you have a 5th outlet. I believe it's 5. How many outlets do we have here? I think, did we have 5? How many do we have out here, guys? I think we have 4. The same as the, yep. Okay, so it's same as the E, yeah. So yeah, the E2000. Boy, that's all these numbers in my head. So same as the E2000 LFP. So you have the 4 110, 120s, and then you have this big kind of goofy one here. And if you're not going to use it, man, convert it over. That would be awesome. And then you can have 5. Like I said, our system, I wish they had a picture of the old system, guys, but I know all you guys have seen my systems, or our systems. We've got, let's see, I don't think, I don't know, how do I search these? Here we go, okay. Yeah, see, I wish I had just one picture of the older one, but now they pulled it off here, and if I was to buy one of these, I would have liked to have gotten another of the same that we use, which is the 6 outlet version. But now that Sharon's came up with this awesome idea of having that adapter on one, I didn't even think of it, because like I said, I don't use that adapter much. At all, actually. I don't use it at all. So, now, here's a big thing, guys. Don't plug it in this one. Now, this is a 220 volt adapter, so don't go plug it in there. You know, that could be very dangerous, or is dangerous. It's only for this one or this one, but not when you put it converted, because remember, that's a 240 volt outlet. So don't go plug it in there, guys. It's very dangerous. Yeah, and this box I won't even get, because I don't need 240 volts. That's a lot of voltage, but I don't have anything big to run like that. You know, I'm a battery guy. I like a lot of batteries. You know, so I don't need that. And I don't have any tools that, you know, cut concrete or, you know, chop down trees in one swing, or, you know, whatever. But I think this is a very good idea, guys. Between this idea and if you will, I believe this is Sharon's idea, this one, and then you update it to the smaller one like this. And then if you wanted to, you could, you know, go crazy, if you will, and then adapt it to 3. But remember, keep it under 15 amps, because you know, you're only going to be pulling, you know, so many amps. So here's a 20 amp. It has 3 adapters on there. Yeah, they're very bright. They make them very bright. I think that's just for a safety thing. Here's another one over here. Pretty much the same thing. How much was that one? Oh, here, $10. So it's cheaper. $10. This one is the same thing for $11.50. I guess it all depends on who makes it. You know, whoever slaps their name on there. A lot of that stuff comes from China, where it's all just the same price here. See, now here's, like, you could go the other way. You always want to be careful to make sure you buy the right one. Here's a longer one if you want a longer extension. It's a very heavy duty one, so if you're going to run like a fridge or something on that, you know, I don't recommend running extension cords. But when you run something this heavy duty, holy crap, Zilla, I think that would be just fine. Here's all kinds of little adapters, guys. See, now here's the other one. That's that locking weird thing where you push it and you twist it. Yeah, I don't have much experience in this stuff, guys, but I just wanted to make sure that the rest of the here's an extender. I wanted let the oh, here's one that lights up, guys. Look at this, holy cow! My attention has gone like a squirrel here. This one looks like it lights up when you plug it in. That's kind of cool. Give you a little bit of ambiance to your system here. Remember, lights cost power, not much power, but a little bit of power. Here's a double adapter here, so you got 2 of them. But I think this is a really good idea, guys. I want to thank Sharon again for bringing this to our attention. And then we want to verify with the subscriber family, if anybody out there uses RV plugs at the, you know, all the time, verify that something like this would work perfect, because I'd like to order this myself. I'm going to put the link in the description if you guys want to check it out. Take a look, please. And then, like I said, if it works great, I'll be the first one. I'll throw my money at it, my $10. And well, I think you got to spend like $35. You got to get free shipping. I don't have Amazon Prime, so I got to spend $35. But I'll be willing to do that for the subscriber family, and then make a video with it, trying it out. All right, guys, let me know, and if it works out, awesome. Sharon, thank you once again, and subscriber family, love you guys. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Be safe.